Babe, is it a popper or a joker? You ever heard the saying, eat like a king for lunch, for breakfast, and like a queen for lunch and like a pauper for supper? King, queen, prince.
A pauper isn't a thing, so I
It's a peasant. A pauper is a peasant.
A peasant, yeah.
Yes, I'm right. Coach Greg, and today's video is on Jeremy Ethier. He has over 2 million subs, and he does educational videos about training, nutrition, and so on, okay? This guy has a kinesiology degree. I've watched a lot of his videos, and I agree with 95% of what he says. So I'm here to talk about one particular video and give you an overall rating on his channel, okay? Should you follow him or should you not? He made a video called The Best Meal Plan to Lose Fat Faster. And in it, he goes over a lot of different tips that you can use to better aid yourself in getting leaner, okay? We're gonna go all into that. I'm gonna give you my opinion, is he right or wrong, and so on. He starts off the video with calories in, calories out. End of the day, long as you get in enough protein, that's how you lose weight. That's what you need to do. 100% agree. That's the most you can agree with someone. That's what you got to do. So he starts off the video without saying a bunch of BS lies, saying that, no, you can eat a certain amount of macros if you fast this way, if you do it that way, that you'll lose weight. No.
Now, while scientifically speaking, this is true and it is the basic law of thermodynamics,
you need to be in a deficit. You need to put the fork down. Okay, so do not listen to other YouTubers that claim anything else. The laws of thermodynamics cannot be broken, at least here on Earth. I don't know about other planets, maybe in the future, we don't know.
what this simplistic model fails to account for is how the various foods you put into your body actually then go about affecting these two variables.
So two people eating 2,000 calories a day, if one's eating a crap ton of protein and the other one's eating all friggin' fat and jelly beans, the person eating a lot of protein is gonna burn off more calories. But it's still calories in, calories out. Just some of the out calories are burnt in the digestion process, okay? Important to understand that, because everyone that debates me will start talking about this and they don't know that I already know this. Come on, you think I don't understand the thermic effect of food? Really?
First swap you want to make with your diet is to stick to mostly with foods that have been minimally processed.
Because when you process a food, when you take out the fiber, so for example, white bread will have less fiber than whole grain bread or Ezekiel bread and all that stuff. So the calories burnt digesting white bread are less than whole wheat, a little bit less. Is it gonna make or break the difference in your life? No. No, I'm not saying that, oh my God, you can never eat white bread. You can never have white rice. You can never have this. No, but it is a small factor. There is a slight difference. There are more calories being burnt in more whole grain type of foods. So if you're eating exactly 2,000 calories and it's all white bread versus 2,000 calories of like more fiber food, like oatmeal, you are going to burn off more calories on the oatmeal. That makes sense. Okay, so he shows two different kinds of sandwiches. One's whole grain bread, one's white bread. One's got a lot of frickin' cheese on it and it's not processed, and the other one's processed cheese. Now he's saying, oh, it's so much difference in calories. It's a little bit of a thermic effect difference, a little bit. He's exaggerating how much this effect actually is. It's not that much. Now listen to this. If you look at the screen, look at it. You can visually see those cheeses on the left picture are bigger than the cheeses on the right. So this is the cheese I use. 25 calories in one slice. 4 grams of protein. 4 grams. They're protein squares. 4 of these would have 100 calories. 4 of these would have 16 grams of protein. I can put 4 of these on my freaking grilled cheese sandwich for 100 calories, or I could put the fattening cheese that he has, and it's gonna have more than 100 calories. So yeah, it's got a better thermic effect in the thing and the whatever, but guess what? This is gonna have less calories, because if you use less cheese and it's less calories, you're gonna have less calories. And if you eat less calories, you don't need a thermic effect to burn them off because you ate less in the first place. Does that make sense?
That the group that's stuck with whole grain foods burn on average roughly 100 more calories per day just from digesting and metabolizing their food than the processed food group did.
So if you're eating 2,000 calories of shit right now, and you switch from a shit diet to an amazing, super healthy, organic, oh my goodness gracious diet, I'm so healthy, look at how healthy I eat. You're gonna burn 100 more calories from the thermic effect. 100. Is that gonna make or break your diet? Well, not really, probably not. 100 calories a day times 30 is less than a pound of fat in a month. In a whole month. If you walk for a mile and you weigh 155 pounds or so, you're gonna burn off that same 100 calories, okay? So it's not the night and day holy grail difference to eat a super healthy diet. So you don't need to just panic if you have a 200 calorie ice cream sandwich in a day. You're allowed to eat a little bit of junk. Yeah, it's not gonna have a big thermic effect. Oh, boo-hoo, I had 200 calories of sugar. I didn't burn 10 calories off from that thermic effect. I should have, why didn't I do this? I'm a bad human being, I had a 200 calorie candy bar. Oh, no, it's okay to do this. I'm not switching from white bread to some whole grain special bread. I'm eating my regular ass bread because I don't care about the 20 extra calories the thermic effect's doing. Now guess what? It's not just thermic effect, folks. Did you know if your body burns off that extra 100 calories of thermic effect, it's making you become in a deficit. And when you become in a deficit, ghrelin is released that makes you hungrier. So you can't just say, oh, I'll eat all these high thermic effects of food meals, and it'll burn off more calories, and I'm going to get shredded. No, because you're going to be hungrier. When you're eating less calories, you get hungrier. And if you just naturally say to people, eat all this healthy food, don't eat all this food, and you're in a greater deficit, your body will naturally just eat more of it. So yeah, you get to eat more. If you eat all perfect, you could eat 2,100 calories instead of 2,000 because you're burning off that extra 100 from the thermic effect of food. And that's why calories in, calories out always rules, always trumps everything else. You need a deficit to lose weight. Aside from just eating foods that have a greater thermic effect, there's something else we can do. It's something that I've been pointing out to people for a long time.
Let's dive into how you then go about distributing your meals throughout the day.
You need to not skip breakfast and lunch. You need to not save your calories for the end of the day. I get it all the time, and you're wrong. I don't care what you think. You are wrong. I'm right 99.5% of the time. Stop arguing with me. Stop thinking you know more than me. Even this guy's agreeing with me. Not even. He's an awesome dude. He knows what he's talking about. He has over 2 million subs, and he doesn't even have long hair. That means he's actually smart. He doesn't have long hair. He doesn't have neck tattoos. He doesn't spew lies, yet has subs. It's because he has quality information. Good information that's beneficial. So what does he say? Eat your meals in the morning, the biggest, then moderate at the second meal, then smaller meals taper down towards the end of the day. When I was a kid, there was a saying that I used to say, or I copied it from someone, I don't know, but it was eat like a king for breakfast, eat like a queen for lunch, and eat like a pauper, I believe. Babe, is it a pauper or a joker? So you eat like a king for breakfast, a queen or a freaking somebody not as cool as a king, and then a poor person at supper. So you eat more calories in the morning, less at noon, and then even less later. Why? This is why. Because if you eat more calories in the morning, you don't skip breakfast, you eat. You end up burning more calories throughout the day. Guys, I'm making a video. Goodness gracious, I have 3 staff members, well, 2 staff and 1 girlfriend. I have people here. They need to be quiet. I'm trying to do a video. So if you eat breakfast, you are going to increase NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. People who eat breakfast and eat food in the morning, they're able to burn off more calories through exercise, through movement, through making videos like this. I eat French toast and I have more energy to do this. If I didn't eat French toast, maybe I would have done a video more at this level. burning less calories, okay? If you fast all day, so many people, I'm skipping breakfast and lunch, intermittent fasting. Why? Oh, because I want to save all those calories for when I get cravings, for when I want to binge, because I want to eat a whole bunch of food at night. Guess what? You want to eat all that food at night because you've been starving yourself all day. Shocker!
What the researchers found is that subjects using the front-heavy approach not only experience significantly less hunger and significantly less cravings for sweets throughout the day, but they also experience greater overall energy levels.
Doesn't that sound like something you want? All you fasters out there, I'm sorry you lose. If you want to keep doing it and it works for you, great. If you aren't currently doing it, you probably don't want to start. You probably want to do things the right way first. And if the right way doesn't work, then yeah, go try something else. But saving up your calories for later, no, that's not the way to go. Eat more in the breakfast. My breakfast is huge. I'll eat 6 French toasts with blueberries and bananas for breakfast. Even Jeremy used to do this. He'd save up his calories for his evening meals because that's when he got hungry. And guess what? Since he switched the other way, it's gotten better for him. So he's not only speaking about the science, he's actually got personal experience on this himself. He's just like me, only he doesn't shout, he doesn't scream, and he just stands there and gives information. So if you're bored of my voice, you don't like me screaming like a parrot, then go watch his channel instead, because he has good information you can learn from him.
Even if you're intermittent fasting, for example, to at least experiment with just shifting more and more of your calories to your first meals of the day.
So he's not like me. He doesn't make fun of the intermittent fasters as much as I do. Yeah, if you're an intermittent fasting, you like the benefits of autophagy and all this stuff, yeah, whatever. If you're going to intermittent fast, at least break your fast with a very large amount of food at the start. Not like a certain Mr. O'Gallagher. He saves his calories for later in the broken fast, for the freaking Chipotle at supper time. He's eating a freaking what was he? It was a Rice Krispie square in the afternoon, and it was hardly any food. And it was so much later that he finally ate. No, you start off with your biggest meal to start. And the final tip, this is the big one.
You want to also choose the ones that are highly satiating and proven to do the best job at suppressing your appetite.
Low calorie dense foods. And try to pick ones that you like, that you enjoy, because you will adhere to this. That's why my cookbook is so good. So full of foods that keep you full and not wanting to overeat and binge on other calories. That's why I can stay under 10% body fat euro. Not because I have amazing genetics. I have great genetics for putting on muscle. I do not have great genetics for being ripped. My parents are not ripped. My mom is obese. My dad is overweight. They're not shredded. No, it's because I eat a certain way that I've discovered the way to do it. Being full. So he showed a satiety index score chart on 38 different foods, and he highlights some of them. For example, you want to take a guess on one of the good ones? Popcorn! Of course it's there. Do you think I needed a satiety index score chart to tell you what to eat? No, I know what to eat. Experimentation. Try eating some low-calorie popcorn, low-fat popcorn. You're going to be more full than if you eat bread. It just makes sense. You're going to be more full if you eat popcorn than peanut butter on the same calories. Do you know how much peanut butter I can eat before I'm full? Way too much. There is no peanut butter in my house. And things like potatoes are more freaking filling than rice because there's more fiber in it. It's more voluminous for the same amount of calories. You're more full. If you eat spinach, it's going to be more satiating per calorie than corn because spinach has way less calories in a pound than corn a pound. So you learn to choose the foods that have those calories. And guess what? My cookbook outlines all of the friggin' fruits and vegetables in order. It took a long time to do. And you can see the best ones. Okay, so he gives out a 2,100 calorie meal plan. How does it compare to my diet plan? It's not even remotely close to as good as my plan. I'm sorry, I'm honest. It's not even remotely close. His meal one is 900 calories. 900 is more than I even eat. And I looked at what he made, and I could eat 2 of those, 1,800 calories. Trust me, I've got several pancake recipes in my cookbook and on my plans that people hire me for. Several! Some are a bit more complicated than others. Some only take 30 seconds to make. Way less calories, way less, and delicious. This is too much. Peanut butter should be PB2, PB Fit. Half the calories, 85% of the fat removed. It's not satiating to eat peanut butter. Just because there's fat in it, fat per calorie, he just did a video saying satiating foods. Peanut butter is not satiating. It's a high calorie dense food like peanuts. It's not satiating. It doesn't make you full. You can eat a lot of peanut butter. That's why we try to eat less of the peanut butter. So anyway, he could have easily made that 900 calorie breakfast into a 700 calorie breakfast, and you would have been just as full, just as happy, just as tasty, and you would have saved 200 calories. So now you can eat 2,100 calories and spread out your meals a little bit better. You have 2 extra 100 calories to eat in your next meal. Or you can just eat more in meal 1. If you want 900 calories, make it a bigger 900 calories. You're more full and more satiated. You're like, whoa, breakfast is so huge. I am full. So meal 2 is 10 ounces of boiled potatoes, 4 ounces of baked salmon, and a handful of asparagus. Well, yeah, of course it's healthy, but who wants to eat that every day? Some of you will. You're allowed to. My diet has this stuff. But why not make it 5 handfuls of asparagus? And why is it asparagus? Why can't it be something you like? If you don't like asparagus, pick a different vegetable. Or make it a fruit. Maybe you wanted an apple. Maybe it was freaking berries. Whatever. And if you don't want potatoes, why not make it popcorn? You could eat popcorn and chicken and berries and have a freaking ice cream bar for dessert. Oh my God, but the freaking thermic effect food, it's not gonna be there because it's sugar in the freaking ice cream sandwich bar. Yeah, you burnt 10 calories left, but remember, we've already saved 200 calories in the pancake meal. You see how this works? You see how if you have enough information, you can put a diet plan together? I do this every freaking minute of my life, it seems. This is what I'm best at. The calories are coming down again, and I mean, it's a bunch of healthy food, and it's great. It's just, most of us are not gonna be able to eat this strictly. Most of us can't do it. It's great if you can. Chris Bumstead could do it. That man can eat friggin' the most bland diet and win the Mr. Olympia. That's amazing. But this man has extremely good willpower. This diet, I'm not sure if the rest of us, I couldn't follow it forever. I could follow it for 3 months. I could, because I'm really dedicated to try to win. I'm not Chris Bumstead, but I certainly can follow a strict diet and get lean. Okay? Now, if you want, why not just switch to something a bit more yummy? You don't need to eat this strictly. There's other voluminous foods. There's other low-calorie dense foods that are gonna make you full. And at the end of the video, he says, look, adhering to a calorie deficit is what's most important. I've given you tips to help you on your journey, but the deficit must occur. I love this. He's giving you really good advice and information. You need to go follow his channel. It's great. He has lots of good information. I give him a 9.5 on 10. That's a very good rating. You should go and check him out. If you haven't watched any of his videos, just watch a couple and see. Decide for yourself if you should subscribe. Okay? Subscribe, click the bell button. You know what to do. Don't just do it later. Do it now. Do it. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Purchase Instagram. Just purchase stuff. Cookbooks. It's just buy stuff. You know what I mean. And Bloop It Up 2 videos. Watch these flippin' videos because you'll learn so much. You will. Trust me. And until next time, I am out.